Hi, welcome once again to Starseed Rising 333. I'm glad you've tuned back into this channel, and if it's your first time, welcome. This reading today is a home therapy healing reading and is for the divine feminine, or any females who have tuned in to watch this reading today. You do not need to be on a spiritual soul life path or journey to watch this reading. It's for anyone. And whatever messages that come out, please take what resonates and leave the rest. Once again, I'd like to thank all my viewers, my subscribers, my supporters, anyone that's tuned in to watch my videos out on YouTube. Thank you ever so much for tuning into this channel. Okay, and today's reading is going to be a home therapy healing reading. All right, this reading is all about learning the different herbs and essential oils, okay, that you can use to help cleanse, heal, and balance your energy, and at the same time receiving divine guidance, okay, as well as spiritual enlightenment in regards to self-love and self-care. All right, please don't forget to check the description box for any crystals, books, okay, decks I'm going to be mentioning throughout the reading. All right, and once again, if you do enjoy this reading, don't forget to click the like button, subscribe or share, or just leave a comment. Okay, before I start off the reading, I just want to say a prayer to Archangel Shamiel. And I'm going to be using a prayer from this book called Angel Prayers by Carl Gray. Loving Shamiel, thank you for surrounding my life with your ruby aura so that I can remember the most important lesson, that only love is real. It feels so good knowing I'm opening up my heart to receive the love and blessings I know I deserve. By connecting with your essence, I begin to see the divine in myself and in everyone around me. I now create a wave of love and good intentions that I send out into the world under the law of grace. I know this wave will return to its sender tenfold. So as I continue to bless others and myself, thank you, Shamiel, for perceiving the love inside me. I now open my eyes and see clearly myself, and so it is. Okay, so this is a very beautiful prayer. All right, and if you are interested in working with the archangels, angels, or any beings in the spiritual realm, this is a very good book. Okay, you can use. All right, and all right, Shamiel. Okay, he also works with other um, angels. For example, Archangel Raguel to bring harmony and peace to a conflict. All right, Shamiel works as well with Raphael to help us see love in a situation. All right, also Shamiel and Xandophon work together to help us intuitively find our soulmate on earth. And Shamiel works with Uriel to help us in our career and business. All right, so this is a very good book, and I'll put the name of it in the description box. All right, so to keep the vibration frequency high around this reading, all right, I'm going to be using the first deck. Is called Raise Your Vibration by Carl Gray. Okay, and see what positive vibe is coming through for the divine feminine, or any females who have taken the time. Hmm. Okay, it says here, this wanted to pop up. It says, um, it's two wanted to come up actually. Mhm. Okay. It want to be okay. They want me to take this one. All right. It says healing myself heals my lineage. All right. Healing myself heals my lineage. Okay, because if you are on that on a spiritual path, all right, obviously you will learn, all right, that when you heal yourself, you also breaking any generational curses, all right, um or as well as you also clearing the family DNA, the ancestral lineage, all right, as well as you go along your journey, because the spiritual journey or the life journey should all be about healing, all right. So if you're not on a spiritual path or religious path, okay, that's just something that you should know, all right. So that's why it says healing myself heals my lineage, all right. um I'm just going to just read a bit more, okay? Let's go to healing. Let's see. Just bear with me. I'm just trying to get healing. 1 to 6. Okay, our lineage is our family line, the continuation of our family history. When we were born into our current lineage, many of the ideas and beliefs held by our family became our own. If you are feeling held back in life, there's a good chance that many of these stories are in fact limiting, fear based, and outdated. There are karmic energies within your family line that you are having to push through. But when you pick this card, you are being held in a secret light of healing and encouraged to revisit some of the more challenging family stories in order to claim your own truth. Know that your ancestors in spirit are cheering you on. All of your healing in this lifetime is healing for the family line. All of your achievements are achievements for the lineage. As you push through the old limitations, you are carving a new path for yourself and for future generations. This is huge. All right. So the journey is okay of healing is all about healing yourself, breaking those generational curses, all right, healing the ancestral lineage, as well as cleaning and clearing the family DNA, okay. And the vibe of the days, I go beyond the fears and limitations of my lineage. Okay, I go beyond the fears and limitations of my lineage. All right. All right. So, okay, I'm going to be using this next deck. It's called Messages from Your Animal Spirit Guides to see what spirit animal energy our spiritual team would like us to work with. right, this wanted to pop out. Okay, it says rattlesnake. Okay, and we are in the Chinese year of the snake. Okay, and snake is all about transformation. All right, it's all about shedding the old skin, so the so we can step into being and healing and being um, transforming into a better version of ourselves. It goes on to say the experiences that you presently going through are an initiation into fulfilling your purpose as a healer. So some of you might be healers, all right, or become a healer. So they want us to work with the spirit animal, the rattlesnake, to work with his energy. Let me just see what else, what other words are associated with the rattlesnake. All right, so the other words that's associated with the rattlesnake, you got initiation, healing, respect, transformation, resurrection. Okay, it doesn't mean like physically dying and anything. It means it's in spiritual terms. Okay, it means like like your the old you is dying away. All right, so you can transform and be a better version of yourself. You've got shedding, detachment, death, rebirth. It could mean sexuality, renewal, transmutation, clairsentience. Okay, that's the being able to um, receive channeling or channeled messages, I should say. It also represents agility, wisdom, um, creativity, and primal energy. All right. And then it goes on to say, let's see if there's anything else. It goes on to say a true healer must heal from the heart, no matter what technologically, logistical, physical, or shamanic tools they use. The experiences that you're going through now or have just completed are all a preparation for you to open your heart to the suffering around you and do your part in elevating it. You'll find that you're increasingly being asked to offer your time and energy to help heal others, including not only people but also animals, plant beings, tree people, and ultimately our Earth Mother. Hmm. Some of this healing power will also go to mend the rifts that exist between races, ethnicities, and other species. All right. All right. So it's not just healing yourself, as I said, but also being able to heal others as well. Okay. All right. Um, let me just use. Okay, so let's see what herbs. Okay, uh, our spiritual team would like us or recommending for us to use during this healing process. Okay, I'm going to be using this deck. It's called the Herbal Astrology. All right, because certain herbs are linked to uh, planets, okay? So let's see what herbs are coming out for the divine feminine. Okay, the first herb, all right, that the first herb our spiritual team is recommending for the feminine, all right, is mandrake. Mandrake. Okay, this herb is associated with the planet Neptune. Okay, and Neptune, all right, is very much associated, all right, with our ideal visions, okay, and what inspires us to devotion, okay. And this second planet is very much connected to is the planet of Venus, which is all to do with love and pleasure, okay, as well as relationships, okay. So the first herb our spiritual team is recommending is mandrake. Okay, so let's see what. Okay, the second one that they wanted me to select is Bobinsana. Okay, and it says the trust. Okay, Bobisana. Okay, and this again, this herb is again connected to oh, I didn't mention, yeah, sorry. Anyway, both Mandrake and Bobisana, they're linked also, they're or connected to the planet Uranus, okay? Uranus is all about rebelliousness, revolution, all right, and we can use its energy for enlightenment and change, and we embody its energy when we play the rebel, establishing an independent style that sets us apart from everyone else, all right. And it's also connected to the moon, all right. Okay, the moon's energy is all about our instincts, feelings, okay, our basic needs, and nurturing, the nurturing part of our being. All right. Okay, let's see what I'm gonna just select one more from this deck. This one wanted to pop out. We've got Palo Santo. It says at the bottom it says guardian, okay, and all right, and this herb, all right, is connected um to the south node, okay. So some of you, okay, in order for you to heal yourself, heal your lineage, all right, you will need to detach from old habits, patterns, because the south node, okay, represents old habits and patterns, um, which you may participating, all right, which you need to get away, okay, that no longer serves your highest good. All right. So in order, if you are on this spiritual path and you want to fully step into your north node, all right, you need to move away from old habits and patterns. And this herb can help you do this. Okay, it's also a very good cleansing herb. All right, as well. Okay. Um, and this herb is connected to the south node, all right, as well as the planet Mercury, which is to do with our mind as well as the way we communicate. Okay, how we communicate ourselves, how we think, and how we learn. All right. All right. So let's see what else. Okay, so let's see what additional herbs. Okay, I'm going to be using this deck, which is Kitchen and select 3 from this deck. Let's give it a bit of a shuffle and see what additional herbs, spices, oils, teas. Okay, we've got ginger, all right. Let's see. And that will help us be able to get or tap into our inner strength. It's also a very healing. I don't know if ginger is a herb or spice, to be honest with you, but you can get it in different forms. Okay, as a spice. It comes in a form of a drink. Okay, it's recommending. Okay, the second one, spiritual team is recommended is cumin, and it's to do with faithfulness. Okay, so we've got ginger first, and then we've got we've got cumin. Okay, it could be to help you to remain faithful to your path. All right. And let's see what's additional one. Okay. Okay. Our spiritual team is also referring bay leaf. Okay, bay leaf. And some of these things you can actually, you don't have to get them as an oil. You can get it if you want to, but but you can also get it. I think this you can also put this in your food as well. So more all these things, all these I could say herbs or spices that's come out here, You can just you can get them as a form of an ingredient and put them in your food. All right, bay leaves, okay, will um encourage you to strive, okay, obviously we are all in abundance, okay, in both spiritual, okay, as well as material, but to create or to attract more abundance, okay, into your life, you can use bay leaf, okay, as well, or bay leaves, okay. All right, so what I'm going to do is just I will use another deck, all right, to see um what holistic oils, okay. So I'm going to be using this deck, the essential oil healing deck, all right. Now all these herbs, okay, and essential oils, okay, that's been mentioned, and crystals and so forth. This is just a holistic approach, okay, on healing yourself. All right. So if you are taking some form of medication, okay, or you're going, or you receiving some any form of therapy, please continue. All right. But it's something that is good to know, okay, because from what I've learned, that the body can heal itself, okay. And obviously, if you are going to become a healer, all right, you probably are already, then these are just, things, good things to know, all right? Because, the journey itself is all about learning, it's all about sharing our experiences, all right? Okay, so let's see what, okay, the first oil, all right, our spiritual team is recommending is lavender. Lavender, and it helps soothes and supports. I'll just put that on there. Let's see what else. So we've got lavender oil. Okay, we've got this one is called birch oil. It builds strength and courage. Okay, so some of us might need that at the present moment. It could be referring to inner strength, all right? And let me just select one more. Ooh, okay. Okay, rosemary. Okay, as well. Rosemary oil, it enhances memory and confidence. Well, so a lot of the yeah, a lot of the oils, okay, that our spiritual team are is recommending is, like oils to build up our confidence, okay, as well as our inner strength. All right. All right. So let's see what additional messages, all right, our spiritual team, including the ancestors, what additional messages, all right, they have for divine feminine or any females are watching. And I'm going to be selecting a card from this deck. It's called Shamanic Medicine. Let's give it a bit of a shuffle. Okay, the card they wanted me to select is this one. It says feathers and it says restoration. Okay. So I'm just going to just read more on this card. It could be that something to do with if we were to heal and move away from old patterns and habits, we'll be able to restore our body back to good health. So I don't know. So let me just read more on this card, all right? Feathers. 48. Okay, it goes on to say, feathers has fallen on your path. This card comes to you as a spirit teacher or guide, as a message from nature. Feathers ask you to be gentle with yourself right now. You have recently endured a rough ride and are still a little ruffled. However, feathers bring assurance that you have or will soon land softly. Allow yourself to rest amongst comforting plumage, whilst feathers gently stroke away any doubts and worries you have collected along the way. Feathers recognizes your bravery as a warrior who has returned from battle and needs to rest. There is a three-way connection between you, the Great Spirit, and the bird from which the feather came. Feathers bring you connection, support, and perspective. Allow the medicine of feathers to gently restore and sweep your energy field with the qualities you require to fly. This medicine is linked to the spiritual energy of the bird that gifted the feather. For example, a raven feather represents magic, rebirth, transition, and renewal. Contemplate the type of feather that has come to you. Okay. Now if you on a spiritual path, okay, maybe even on a religious or you're probably not on any path at all, okay, you might come across feathers, okay, and as well, feathers represent um like it also represents, okay, like a message that's trying to come through to us from our past loved ones, or as well as from the angels, okay, from the divine as well, you know and this is something that I had learned earlier on when I embarked on my spiritual journey. All right. um and we can use the feathers, okay, as a way to help us to heal, restore, Okay, it also here it talks about uh just sorry, I'm just looking to see. Okay, yeah. It goes on to say how it could represent magic, rebirth, transitioning, renewal. Okay, and obviously we did have the rattlesnake hair. All right. All right. So let me see if I can just bring it a bit further up. All right. Which is all about death, rebirth, and like transformation. Okay. So the next time you see a feather when you're walking about, just remember that it could be uh someone, or could be a past loved one, all right, that's trying to contact you, okay, or to just reassure you that that they're okay, all right. And let's see what else, all right, that we can if there's any other. It says here okay, other divinatory meanings. Okay, it says a softer approach is needed. Don't be so hard on yourself or others. A period of rest, restoration, and rebirth. You will soon be soaring high. See a situation from a bird's eye perspective. Okay, falling feathers bring the confirmation you've been waiting for. So there's different, it also has different meanings. Okay, so maybe we need to be just a bit more easy on ourselves, not to work too hard. Okay, it could be also that there needs to be a period of restoration and rebirth to happen. Okay, that's in spiritual terms. All right, because if you're on a spiritual path, okay, it's not just we don't sort of like focus on time. Okay, in the 3D world, it's all to do with, because everything, okay, it's all to it all happens in divine timing. So really and truly, when you're on the spiritual path, okay, you're gonna learn. If you're not on this path, or you've just embarked, it's all about to do with cycles and seasons. Okay, cycles and seasons. All right. For example, like today is the new moon. All right, and then the new moon is all about um you know cycles, endings, and new beginnings taking place, what's happening, like, and things like that. Taking advantage of the new opportunities the universe is presenting to you, and so forth. All right, the waning moon phase is all about uh, doing some form of introspection and getting rid of anything that doesn't serve a higher purpose. So when you're on that spiritual path, okay, or journey, is all about working with the different cycles of the moon phases. It's all about the different seasons, okay, because there's a time where you need to start planting your seeds. Okay, there's also the season of harvesting, reaping whatever that you have sowed, enjoying your fruits of your labor. And there's also a time when during the winter season, where um you also take a rest. Okay, not that you don't stop creating, but it's all about working with cycles, the different cycles, phases, as and also working with the energies um of the planets as well. All right, because the energies of the planets can affect us in a positive or negative way. And again, that's to do with, like, if you've got your sign, and there's other factors as well. But if you want to know more about astrology, then there are quite there's a lot of books out there. You can get good books. All right. The one I normally use is this one here. I'll just show you quickly. This one is called Astrology, Using the Wisdom of the Stars in Your Everyday Life. So this is a very, very good book. All right, but there are many others on the market, and this one is by Carol Taylor. All right. So that's if you are interested, okay, in working with the energies of the planets. All right. Okay. And obviously, if you are interested in working with the energies of the moon and cycles, there are plenty books out there. All right. You can do your research or check on the internet. All right. Okay. So okay, so let's see what other messages Spirit have for us. So I'm going to be using, in fact, I'm going to be using this deck, which is called Self Love Oracle by Akko Pritam, and this one, um, The Secret Self Care Oracle by Jill Pyle. I'm just going to just select one um, card. Love. Okay. So we've got ritual body worship, okay, which is linked to the sacral chakra. Okay. The sacral chakra is an area center around our body, okay, and it's very much linked to our emotional being, our emotional responses. All right. So this is from the Self-Love Oracle deck. So let me just read a bit more on this. It says here, going deeper into a meditative practice designed to clear negative self-image programs out of the mind would be very beneficial now. When the mind is clear, you can see your true beauty and real potential. Your body is amazing, wonderful, a miracle. Can you truly appreciate it? Worshipping your body is not fantasizing over or focusing on your body image. To worship your body is to understand you are pure divinity, inseparable from the miracle of life. When you see your body as an incredible sacred creation, a wonderland, you'll be cultivating reverence for it and seeing it as a miracle of the whole of you, your holiness, your grace, your sovereignty. With reverence for your body, you nurture and nourish it. You listen and take great care and pride in your total well being. You will understand that it is your responsibility to have command over your mind so that energy flows freely through your body. Study and practice authentic yoga for a command over the secretions of your glandular system, emotions, mood swings, and internal narrative. Meditate upon your true self and understand how saintly you are. Okay, so it's all about appreciating our body, okay, instead of going with the notion of body shaming and things like that. All right, so the booklet is just suggesting one of the things that you can do is yoga. All right, if you interested, all right, in doing something to help you appreciate your body more. All right, let me just select one from this deck. The self-care oracle. Let me just burn a bit of incense. Won't be too long. Yeah. Right, so sorry about that. Just want to burn a bit of incense. So let's see. Okay, so goes on to say flow like water. So let's see what that's about. Okay, so first of all, the mantra for this message, it says, I give thanks for the abundant waters of Mama Gaia. It says, water naturally carries intentions within it. As one of the five classical elements, it is an incredible, valuable resource for our physical and energetic bodies. It holds the power to purify us physically, emotionally, and spiritually. You can infuse water with intention through your speech, thoughts, and prayers, or by placing sacred symbols and or words of positive affirmation on or under drinking vessels. Tune in to your mind's eye and picture the water cleansing you. Okay, and that's, you can do that if you want to do some form of water ritual, okay, or do some when you're taking a shower or bath, and it says the questions is also say, where are you? What kind of water is cleansing you? Is it from the ocean, a river, your bathtub, or an ancient water temple? Manifest this vision in your life and look for new ways to connect with water. Skate on the ice and in the sea, paddleboard on a lake, or even simply shower with an intention. Okay, so it's almost like saying a cleansing prayer, I guess, when you go into the shower. Whatever way you go about it, offer great reverence and sincere gratitude for the waters of this earth. Okay, all right. And the question at the bottom, it says, what beliefs and patterns would you like to wash away with the help of water? All right. Now, this is very interesting, all right, because obviously, um, okay, as I mentioned earlier about the South Node, like in order for us to go through that initiation process, all right, we need to let go of what no longer serve our higher purpose. I'm just quickly looking into this booklet, the Angel Press booklet by Carl Gray. Because at the back of this book, that's why I'm recommending this book, because you've got a lot of little prayers here, and I hope I can find it. I'm trying not to be too okay. On page 225 in this book, okay, it's there's a little prayer here which you could say. All right. If you're in the shower or bath, you could say, thank you, heaven, for allowing this water to have a cleansing effect on my body As I rinse / soak my skin, I release all that I no longer need and replace it with love, acceptance, and your light. I am safe and strong. So, if you want, you can actually use this prayer. All right. If you're doing any form of cleansing or spiritual cleansing, all right. So this is a very good prayer, and let's just quickly see what practical advice or additional messages for the divine feminine. Okay, so the first card that came out, it says celebration. Okay, so maybe some of you might be celebrating at this time. It says good times come from hard work, time spent in good company. So maybe some of you might be doing this at this present time. Okay, celebrating with friends, even celebrating with yourself. There's nothing wrong in that. Okay. Let's see what else. Let me just shuffle. Okay, it goes on to say change a bad habit. Okay, it says which could be, it says kill a bad habit. It could be drinking, overeating, or anything else not serving you. All right. Let me just get some more stands here. All right, so in order to move from the south node into the north node, all right, you need to change or remove yourself. Okay, and let's see what else. And okay, and the last one, okay, advice from spirit. It says challenge yourself, to do better. Don't set limits on your potential. Okay, and that's gonna help you to transform into becoming a better version of yourself. Okay, if you were to do that. Okay. Okay, now if you are interested in okay, healing with crystals, okay, I'll just show you a few that you can use. I call them health and well-being crystals. All right, so I'll just show you a few you can use if you're interested in working with crystals. And if you want to know more about crystals, okay, I've what I have done, I've put the name of two books, which is um made, or I should say created, I should say, or written by the same author. All right, so please check it out. And I've also what I've done, I've also put the names of all the decks, other um you know crystals that I'd like to recommend, okay, for your um therapy, your home therapy healing. All right. So, okay. So, the first lot I'm going to show you, all right, for, or I should call them, I should say, all right, they are health and well being crystals. Okay. The first one is Rose Quartz. Rose Quartz is a very popular crystal. Okay. It's seen as a crystal of unconditional love. Okay. Love for yourself, for others, all right, and it also helps to attract love into your life, as well as um, genuine friendship, supportive friends to come into your life. All right. Okay, and then we've got this one is called Kesara. Kesara. It's a very good stone for the health. This one is called Bloodstone. All right, Bloodstone, and this one is called Amatrin. Amatrin. It's a combination, okay, of amethyst and citrine. This crystal. Okay. Now I'm going to just show you a few to help to keep your energy high. All right. Um. So I've got here. This one is called citrine. Citrine. This one is called carnelian. All right. You can also use Kesara, all right, and this one is a red jasper. All right, now the next lot I'm going to show you, these are called sort of like quick boosters, okay, to keep your energy up, okay, or if let's say you went out and you feel a little bit depleted, um, so I'm going to show you a few here. So this one is called selenite. This one is called topaz. Topaz. This one is called sardonyx. Sardonyx. All right. And this one is called moldavite. Okay. Now, some of these crystals, you'll probably be able to find them in your local crystal shop or spiritual shop. But there are others that you may need to get online. All right. Now, a bit of a warning here. Moldavite is a very high vibrational crystal. Okay. So be prepared. All right. But most people, okay, it depends on where you are on your journey. Okay, especially if you're on a spiritual path, you might know or heard about moldavite. Okay, it's a very good crystal. You know, a great um energizer. Okay, and booster. All right. Now, again, if you I'll just show you a few for addictions and cravings. But okay, I again, I just want to say if you are receiving some form of therapy or medication or counseling for any addictions you may have, whether it's alcohol, drug, or any other sort of addiction, please continue. These are just holistic ways, okay, or additional things that you can do to help you, okay, during your healing process. All right, I should say. All right, so for addictions and cravings, this one is called amethyst. Okay, and this is a good crystal. It's a very powerful protective crystal to help balance the body, mind, and spirit. Very spiritual crystal. Okay, and you can use it to help you. Okay, if you have um some form of, or if you have a alcohol. Okay, or you're alcoholic. All right. This one is called Damburite. Sorry, it's a very tiny crystal, but it's good to help to clear any um, past life karmic energies, to help you with your healing your ancestral lineage, family DNA. This is a very good crystal, even to clear any karmic debt, okay, that's that you might be you'll be carrying, okay, which is basically other people's karma and things like that. And karma is the law of cause and effect. It's to do with people's what people do, their actions and so forth, okay, especially if it's in a negative way, okay, because there's good karma, which is called dharma, and there's obviously bad karma, which people just say karma. All right, but we all are we all live, as long as we're on this planet, okay, we all have to go through a karmic cycle, okay, but it's at the end of the day is it depends on the different or the choices and decisions that you make for your life, okay. All right, and this one is called Botswana. Botswana agate, okay, and you can use the energy of this crystal if you have a problem giving up smoking. All right. Okay, and for unwanted ties, outworn patterns. All right, that these crystals, okay, the energy of these crystals which can help you. This is malachite. This is known as the stone for transformation. So we did mention transformation a few times here. Okay, it's basically is so some of you might be uh in that stage of in of transitioning. All right, and you can use this uh crystal. Is a very good crystal. Now there are some, most of these crystals, okay, you can find in raw form. Okay, you don't have to usually, it doesn't they're not really only available in tumblestone form. You could also find them in raw form as well, but I think for malachite, I don't know, somehow I prefer it in, um as a tumblestone. Okay, all right. So for unwanted ties and outworn patterns, okay, you've got malachite, as I said earlier. It's known as stone of transformation. And then this one is called serpentine. Okay, and obviously the name is, you know the name itself tells it all. Okay, because if you study um the serpent or snake, what it does after time, it sheds its skin. Okay, and if you're on a spiritual life path or journey, or religious path or journey, it's all about getting rid of the old self, okay, so that the new one can come through. All right, and this is called desert rose. Okay, this is another one, desert rose. Okay, right, to close off the reading, I'm going to be just um, using these decks. Okay, this one, first of all, is called Motivational Message. I got this from AliExpress. Unfortunately, I don't know the author to this deck. So let's see what messages, okay? The first one that came out, it says, Creator of happiness, I reclaim my power to create my own joy and happiness. It is not dependent on any outside source or individual. Therefore, it cannot be taken away. It can always be found within me. Okay. So not depending on others to make you happy. Magic. It says that there is magic and miracles all around me. Where others see coincidence, I see evidence of life synchronicities. I love filling life with wonder and magic. It's the way, it's way more fun that way. Okay? So it goes on to say, I love filling life with wonder and magic. It's way more fun that way. Let's see. Oh, okay, and the last card from this deck that they wanted me to, that came out, it says gratitude. It says, I love acknowledging all the little things I am grateful for. No matter what I have going on, I always have things to be thankful for. Whatever I am feeling whenever I am feeling upset, I can fill up a page with the things I appreciate. This begins to shift my mood and focus onto that which brings me joy. Okay, because the more gratitude you give, the more blessings you receive. Okay. And last but not least, I'm going to be using this affirmation deck. It says, Love 100 Ways to Make You Sparkle. Okay, so let's see what's going to come out. So let me just split this in two. Just give it a little shuffle. Okay. It says here, when my need is strong enough, I will find a way. I hope you can see it clearly. My day is a blessing and a gift that I will not waste. Okay. Let me just see from there. Nothing is more honorable than a grateful heart. So again, it's all about giving gratitude. Let's see, just pick one more. The only person who can defeat me is myself. So again, that did something very much linked. This message is very much linked to the message where it says, challenge yourself to do better. Don't set limits on your potential. Okay. All right. So I hope you enjoyed this reading. Okay, this was a home therapy healing reading. Okay, just to help you cleanse, heal, and balance your energy. All right. And please don't forget to check the description box, okay, for the names of all the decks, crystals, books that was mentioned during the reading. And once again, if you did enjoy this reading, please don't forget to click the like button, subscribe or share, or just leave a comment. Thank you for watching. See you next time, and goodbye.